Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Wednesday, June 10th. This is our midweek update. I hope you're doing well. The theme of this week has been less is more. I have making money, not trading aggressively, and sometimes that's the way to go about it. When we look at the ES on the 5-minute chart, you can see this has just been kind of a mess today, and the same thing we had yesterday. And really, what's going on is last Friday's candle still in control. Tried to push back up and take back half of it yesterday, was rejected at the 8-day, which was there at that time. And now we've rolled down. We're still inside yesterday's candle. Here's your 50-day right below us here. But we are in the middle of a pullback. And on the SPY, you'll see we've gotten ourselves to a 5% pullback yesterday, and we're just a little bit above it here today. Again, could not break to the upside. 3% pullback has been the resistance. It was support, was resistance yesterday on the close, resistance here again today. The Qs also remain relatively weak. IWM is holding in okay, along with the Dow, right? Not as bad, the Dow coming in. The banks are still trying, couldn't hold the 200-day, but tried today. Citigroup tried to break out, hit a new all-time high briefly on a Trump saying nice things about them. Goldman, Morgan Stanley, not much. Goldman, JP Morgan, they're all just kind of sitting here. Bank of America also trying to break out to new highs. Wells Fargo not doing much. It's kind of one of those markets that is tough. Yesterday the home builders were good. Today they gave it all back. Energy remains strong. Sounds like we're about to go back on the warpath with Iran, but the market's not caring because look at crude. Crude is doing nothing. And if you look at the VIX, VIX is out of the Bollinger Bands. So it's back to risk off. We're elevated here again. It's back above 20. So, there's definitely reasons to be concerned and be careful here ahead of Friday in the SpaceX IPO. We had a CPI number today that was okay. But if you're looking around today, to me, I traded the CPI number, then I traded Hood today. And Hood was a really nice trader today. We followed our rules. We got in, after that first candle and the 5-minute, and it gave you a nice 10-minute move here and time to sit here and try to get some more. And when it couldn't break to the upside, it was time to get out. Nice move, held in very nicely today. Still looking good. Um, the semis here, weak under the 21-day. NVIDIA is trying to hold 200 here, and it's just weak, can't get going. Uh, IGV, we have Oracle tonight, just looking weak. Microsoft had a little bounce, couldn't hold. Same thing with Palantir. Amazon is just getting beaten up. And again, we said looks like it wants the 200-day there. Tesla down back under yesterday's low and under 380. They've been selling this since last Friday. Meta filled that little gap. That's finally gone. So now we'll see if it wants to reverse. Google was very strong early, and this is why you got to be careful. You cannot overstay your welcome here. Google looked great, right? It gave you a solid half an hour, almost an hour of push up before it finally capitulated with the market and came in. And now it's just about to close under the 50-day. So, the bottom line here is this market is, still flashing concerns. It's in this mode of digestion. It's VIX out of the Bollinger Band and less is more. So, when we talk about this week, I traded Apple aggressively on Monday. Yesterday, I traded Tesla and Hood. Today, I just traded Hood. And, the goal here when the market gets like this for me is to get in, try to make some money, and then get out of the way until you see something you like. Remember, it's not about making money every day or getting, making a minimum daily number. It's about over time and that monthly number. And if you are working for a living and you don't make your living in the stock market, this is a good time to sit aside or even distract yourself. We talked about that today in the room live. It was a good afternoon to just say, hey, watch a video, watch a movie, play a video game, do whatever you need to do, but distract yourself and don't chase candles. With that said, hope you're all well. I'll open the room up early, guys, tomorrow for PPI, which is at 8:30, and see what Oracle has tonight. We'll stay late with you guys. Catch you in the morning.